Hey guys, it's Matt Fielder with Modern Outdoor Tackle and MJF Guide Service, giving you your Inauguration Day fishing report presented by Modern Outdoor Tackle. Guys, there's actually a few different bites going on right now. The water temperature is 46 to 48 degrees. I imagine it's with the Arctic blast that we have coming in, it's going to drop some more, and it's going to school fish up even more than they already are. From this week of fishing so far, I've seen a little bit of change. The shad have seemed to go from really, deep type of schools. The shad are still deep, but they seem to have leveled out as far as being in a line rather than being stacked deep. They still are, 60 to 100 foot deep as far as the shad go, but I've noticed a change in the fish. So I haven't seen as many schools of bass underneath those shad or even above those shad. They seem to be, 2s and 3s as opposed to 10s, 20s, 30s, stuff like that. So what I did is I kind of rolled up towards the bank a little bit and got on some shelf type rock. Doesn't necessarily mean big chunky rock, but if there's like a channel swing or a bluff type, if there's a drop from 2, could be a 4-foot drop, just anywhere where there's a ledgy drop. I've been picking up, this is a Pee-wee Spider HD jig. This is a 5/16. It's in the first down color, but it's got a little bit of orange, a little bit of blue, a little bit of green in it, and it seems to be getting some bites. I paired that up. I cut down a Rage Menace. This is the blue craw color to pair up with first down. I trim it down a few rungs, like 3 or 4 rungs, and it's really subtle, and it's been getting some bites for me this past week. Another way to get the same fish to bite is a +1 from Megabass. You can use a junior or the regular size, or whatever your favorite jerkbait is. I prefer this. This one's the GP Skeleton Tennessee shad. It's really translucent. It's got a dark back, but it's translucent through it. It's got a little bit of chartreuse on the belly, part of the bait. Really good bait for this time of the year. For the water's really clearing up as we get into winter time here, and it's a really good bait to do. Another bait, is the rock crawler. It's hit or miss depending on wind for me on the rock crawler bite, except for if you're in the rivers, then they seem to bite it a little bit better. For those clear, for the people out in the clear water, fishing treetops and stuff, this is a Megabass Deep X 300. This is a really subtle, deeper diving crankbait to get to those fish 15 to 18 feet, and it's subtle, so it's got a really tight wobble, and I've been picking a few fish off with it. Really good bait, guys. You should really check it out. It'll get you a few extra bites. When you think the deep cranking bite's over, it's a really good time to actually throw one. So Deep X 300, as well as the Deep 6 or the Tactical DD by River to Sea is also a really good crankbait for that application. An A-rig is still working. So on those same, ledgy drop-offs, an A-rig's been working really good. Get some better bites that way, and as well as getting quite a few bites that way. So this is a Hog Farmer. This is the Tactical Bass and Flex rig. It's got 5 blades, pulsates through the water with a little rod twitch, and you're good to go. So come in, pick one of these up, video your fishing, try to catch you a 7 or 7 pound largemouth, 5 pound smallmouth, and win that bounty. So it's a good way to do it, good time of the year to do that. The deep bite is still there. There's just, the fish are still out there, but they're in smaller groups. Catching those fish on the Cast Echo. This one right here is in the ether color. I like it especially on cloudy days, but any day it's really translucent. It's really, really good color, guys. I pair that up with either a 1/2 ounce, 3/4, or 1 ounce jig head right now, as we'll see what happens here if the shads start to rise or if they're going to stay really deep. Then you'll adjust your weights accordingly. There is a walleye bite, catching them on the same thing. You can throw this Echo or you can throw this spoon. I know at Stockton right now there's a really strong spoon bite for walleye, as well as up the river at Table Rock, in the White River going into the Kings. This one is a tungsten version, so you get a smaller profile, but the same weight to get it down to them quickly. Really good jigging spoon right here, so you guys could come pick one up. As far as the crappie go, same with Stockton. They have also really schooled up, and they're just floating around big schools of crappie. So if you guys are really big into crappie and aren't afraid to, get around to different lakes, Stockton, right now is really good for that. But I have been catching some on Table Rock the same way. I found a couple big schools late last week they're still on brush a little bit, some on trees, but I've seen a little bit bigger schools on Table Rock grouping up, and I've been throwing the silver fox color on the old blue tackle. This is a 2.25 inch small fry. So really good bait, very durable. You don't have to, pick through 100 baits. You can pick one up, catch 20, 30, 40, 50 fish on it, and have a really good time and bring home some meat to the family. So thank you guys for watching this week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.